The rise of the hard launch obsession, TikTok trend in the United States. The ever-evolving landscape of social media, where trends ignite and fade with dizzying speed, one particular, TikTok phenomenon has captured the collective imagination of millions across the United States. As of May 4th, 2025, the hard launch obsession trend. This viral sensation, rooted in humor, relatability, and a touch of chaotic charm, has become a cultural touchstone, dominating For You pages and spilling over into everyday conversations, memes, and even mainstream media. What began as a niche TikTok format has ballooned into a nationwide obsession, reflecting broader societal shifts in how we express affection, embrace vulnerability, and navigate the absurdities of modern life. Origins of the trend, the hard launch obsession trend, as documented by sources like Ramdam's TikTok Trends report from April 2025, emerged from a clever twist on the classic relationship reveal trope, set to the dreamy, nostalgic strains of Lizzie McAlpine's Spring into Summer. Creators start their videos with a romantic gaze or a soft smile, mimicking the build-up to a traditional hard launch of a new romantic partner. But instead of revealing a significant other, they pivot to an unexpected, often hilariously mundane or hyper-specific obsession: a spreadsheet, a favorite snack, a quirky app, or even a cherished household item like a coffee maker. The humor lies in the Batan's witch. The anticipation of a heartfelt love story gives way to a gleeful confession of devotion to something delightfully trivial. This format, which gained traction in early 2025, resonates because it's both relatable and subversive. In a world where social media often showcases curated perfection, glamorous vacations, flawless relationships, or unattainable lifestyles, the hard launch obsession trend flips the script. It celebrates the quirky, unpolished parts of our lives, inviting users to embrace their idiosyncrasies with unapologetic pride. As one TikTok creator put it in a viral video, "Forget a boyfriend, my true love is my color-coded grocery list. Hard launch, baby." The caption, paired with the hashtag #hardlaunchobsession, racked up over 2 million views, signaling the trend's explosive popularity. Why it's gone viral. The trend's meteoric rise can be attributed to several factors, each intertwining with cultural and psychological currents in 2025 America. First, its accessibility is key. Unlike dance challenges requiring coordination or lip-sync trends demanding precise timing, the hard launch obsession format is simple to execute. All it takes is a camera, a snippet of McAlpine's song, and a personal obsession to showcase. This low barrier to entry has democratized participation, with everyone from teenagers in rural towns to urban professionals joining in. A 40-year-old accountant in Chicago might hard launch their obsession with vintage fountain pens, while a 16-year-old in Florida proudly displays their collection of novelty socks. The trend's inclusivity has fueled its spread as it transcends age, geography, and subculture. Second, the trend taps into a broader societal craving for authenticity. In an era where trust in institutions is shaky and polished, influencer content often feels hollow. The hard launch obsession trend offers a refreshing dose of realness. By celebrating mundane passions, creators signal vulnerability and self-awareness, qualities that resonate deeply in a post-COVID world, still grappling with mental health awareness and the pressure to perform happiness online. The trend's humor, often self-deprecating, further endears it to audiences. For instance, a viral video featuring a college student hard-launching their obsession with a specific brand of instant ramen amassed 1.5 million likes with comments like, "This is the most me thing I've ever seen," and finally, someone gets it. Third, the trend's virality is amplified by its adaptability. While the core format remains consistent, romantic build-up, surprising reveal, hard-launch text overlay creators have spun it into countless variations. Some use it to poke fun at niche hobbies, like a knitter declaring their undying love for a particular yarn brand. Others lean into absurdity, with one user hard-launching their relationship with a pet Roomba vacuum cleaner, complete with slow-motion footage of it bumping into furniture. Brands have even jumped on the bandwagon, with companies like The Pink Stuff posting videos hard-launching their own products in a tongue-in-cheek nod to the trend. This versatility ensures the trend stays fresh, as each creator adds their unique spin, keeping viewers hooked. Cultural impact and resonance beyond its entertainment value. The hard launch obsession trend reflects deeper cultural undercurrents in 2025 America. One significant theme is the redefinition of love and connection. In a time when traditional relationship milestones like marriage or cohabitation are increasingly delayed or deprioritized, the trend playfully reimagines what deserves a hard launch. By elevating everyday objects or habits to the status of a romantic partner, creators challenge societal expectations around what constitutes a meaningful bond. This resonates particularly with Gen Z and younger millennials, who, according to recent Pew Research data, are more likely to prioritize personal fulfillment and self-expression over conventional markers of success. The trend also speaks to the ongoing mental health conversation. By framing quirky obsessions as sources of joy, creators subtly normalize finding happiness in small, personal moments, a powerful message in a year marked by economic uncertainty and global health concerns, such as the Oropouche virus outbreak and rising respiratory illnesses. The act of hard launching a beloved spreadsheet or a go-to coffee mug becomes a quiet rebellion against the pressure to project a flawless life. As a therapist quoted in a recent Vox article put it, "These videos are a form of micro-joy, a way for people to reclaim agency over what makes them happy, no matter how small." Moreover, the trend's reliance on nostalgia via McAlpine's Wistful track and the retro-inspired aesthetic of many videos taps into a broader yearning for simpler times. 2025, with political polarization and technological overload at fever pitch, the trend's gentle humor and throwback vibes offer a soothing escape. It's no coincidence that other nostalgic TikTok trends, like the resurgence of NSYNC's Bye 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 or Natasha Bedingfield's Unwritten, have also gained traction this year. The hard launch obsession trend, with its blend of irony and sincerity, fits perfectly into this cultural moment. The role of TikTok's algorithm and community. TikTok's algorithm has played a pivotal role in propelling the trend to viral status. By prioritizing content that garners high engagement, the platform has ensured that hard launch obsession videos dominate FYPs. The trend's interactive nature, creators often duet or stitch each other's videos, adding their own hard launch reveals, creates a feedback loop that keeps it trending. For example, popular Stitch featuring a barista hard launching their espresso machine inspired a wave of coffee-themed videos, with hashtags like #CoffeeHardLaunch amassing over 10 million views. The TikTok community's enthusiasm has also sustained the trend's momentum. Comment sections are filled with users sharing their own obsessions, turning videos into virtual confessionals. "Hard launching my air fryer, it's the real MVP," one user commented, sparking a thread of hundreds of replies about beloved kitchen appliances. This sense of community fosters a cycle of creation and engagement, as viewers are inspired to make their own videos. The trend's #HardLaunchObsession surpassed 500 million views as of May 2025, a testament to its widespread appeal. Challenges and criticisms. No viral trend is without its detractors, and the hard launch obsession phenomenon has faced some criticism. Some argue it trivializes genuine relationships by equating them with frivolous objects, potentially alienating viewers who find the humor tone deaf. Others point out that the trend's reliance on consumer goods like specific snacks or gadgets can feel like covert advertising, especially when influencers or brands participate. For instance, a sponsored video by a skincare brand hard launching its new moisturizer drew backlash for feeling inauthentic, with comments accusing it of ruining the vibe. There's also the risk of oversaturation. As with any viral trend, the hard launch obsession format could lose its charm if it becomes too formulaic. Already, some users have noted trend fatigue, with one ex-post lamenting, "Another hard launch video. Can we move on?" To stay relevant, creators will need to keep innovating, perhaps by incorporating new audio tracks or blending the format with other trending challenges. Looking ahead as May 2025 unfolds, the hard launch obsession trend shows no signs of slowing down. Its ability to evolve, whether through new themes, cross-platform migration to Instagram Reels, or integration with other viral formats, ensures its staying power. The trend's cultural significance lies in its celebration of the small, the silly, and the deeply personal, offering a counterpoint to the polished chaos of modern life. In a year marked by health scares, political shifts, and technological upheaval, the act of hard launching a beloved notebook or a trusty pair of headphones feels like a small but defiant act of joy. For now, Americans are gleefully scrolling through TikTok, laughing at each other's quirks, and maybe even filming their own hard launch videos. Whether it's a dog-eared novel, a perfectly worn-in hoodie, or a meticulously organized playlist, the hard launch obsession trend reminds us that love, in all its forms, is worth celebrating if it's just a spreadsheet that makes your heart sing.